Aaron, let's start with the obvious. Somebody put something in your water today?
No, I think I knew it was at stake, and I think everybody did, and I think it showed that we worked very hard, and we knew it was going to be stuffy. Dumbarton, a point guaranteed their safety. I know they're safe anyway, but they were going to come in and sit and make it hard for us, so we knew we had to be at it, and I think it was just a matter of time before we scored, so obviously just happy to play a part in it.
How big a factor was the fact that you mentioned that you're going to have to be patient because Dumbarton are really well organised and they always make this a tough place to come?
Yeah, Dumbarton are a good side, a lot of experienced players, and then they've got players with ability that can hurt you and score goals. We've seen that before the previous game against them. So we knew that, and we had a game plan, and Nathan had a couple of chances, and I think he's one of them. He maybe needs 3 chances and one of them's a goal, but he's on a good bit of form for goal scoring now, and happy for him to get the winner. It means a lot to him, coming for part-time last season, and then he's popped up the goods and means we're second and get a few needed days rest.
Dumbarton seemed to be set up to kind of hit us on the counter-attack, and especially hit that space in behind Luke, because they knew he was obviously bombing on that side as well. But that seemed to kind of change in the second half, and as you say, we just seemed to be a lot more secure. What changed?
I think maybe you don't realise it from the stand, but there was a wind that played a big part in the game, and their goalie kicks are landing 25 yards into our half in the first half, and then it's on the halfway line, so that means we can get up and go and press. So that maybe made a bit of a difference, and obviously we knew what was at stake, and Dumbarton maybe drop a bit deeper because they're just trying to hold out for the draw, and 1-0, I think getting beat 1-0 was even enough for them today, so that we knew they were going to sit off it a bit and, like you said, try and catch us in the counter. But as the game went on, they were kind of just happy to sit in.
Were you aware at all of events elsewhere?
Obviously I was on the side of the dugout in the second half, and the manager said it went 1-0 Morton, then said it went 1 each, and when you hear it goes 1 each, you're thinking maybe they're going to go and get a winner, so we knew we had to kind of keep going for it, and then when we got the winner, I think they drew 1 each anyway, so a draw would have been enough. But delighted to see the turnout for the fans. Obviously I think if there was a bigger stadium available, there would have been a lot more fans, but the turnout and the backing they gave us was absolutely second to none.
What was the manager saying after the game?
Just kind of try to summarise the whole season. I think if you look back, there's maybe a lot of points dropped that in hindsight we could have been challenging Hibs for the league, but if you'd offered us second, splitting again 2 bigger clubs that have got far wider resources than Falkirk, then we would have took it at the start of the season. So it's a great achievement for everybody that's involved there, right from the physios right through to the players. It's a great achievement to finish second, but the hard work starts now for us. Definitely. And
just finally on that point, eyes now do turn to the playoffs. We have a few days off to kind of rest and recover, as you said. Realistically, what have we learned from last year that may stand us in better stead this time around, and what hopes do we have for the playoffs? Well,
I think the experiences that we got for last year is only going to stand us in good stead, and maybe last year going into the second leg of the final being 1-0 up, if we'd approached it as 0-0, then it might have been a different game. I think it kind of, when they scored so early, we were thinking that's us 1-0 down, we'll have to go and chase it, whereas it was really 1 each. But they're 2-legged affairs, and Morton, the gaffer and James, they'll go and watch Morton Dundee United and drill us well with the video and the analysis, and we'll be ready for it no matter who it is we're going to face. It'll be tough opponents, but I'm sure we'll be more than capable of getting to the final and hopefully giving the fans something to cheer about and go one better and get promotion.